some of Europe's most tempting autos absolutely never make it to the assembled states, and the Audi RS4 Avant is probably going to stay one of them. Because of Americans' revulsion towards station wagons, Audi has chosen not to send it here, despite the fact that we get parts of it isolated between the mechanically comparable RS5 car and the 4-barrel A4 Allroad, an A4 Avant that uses a raised suspension and plastic body cladding to cosplay as a hybrid. We favor that our station wagons lean more toward race autos instead of 4x4 fans. Hence, we very much want the new RS4 Avant, which accompanies a brought-down position and an altogether more extensive body than the standard A4 Avant. The additional width is underscored by flared bumpers and new front and back belts, and the auto remains on significant 265/35R19 or 275/30R20 elastic. The auto we drove rode on the fatter tires. It likewise was fitted with the full RS Dynamic Bundle, which incorporates Audi's torque vectoring game differential, the organization's dynamic guiding, and a representative that raises the best speed from 155 to 174 miles per hour. A twin-turbocharged and intercooled 2.9-liter V6 supplies 450 drive, most extreme torque, accessible from 1900 to 5000 revolutions per minute, is 443 pounds-to-foot. That snort is directed to every one of the four wheels through a ZF8 speed programmed, a transmission that works with such cheerful readiness that numerous drivers may mix up it for a double-grip gearbox. The V6 was co-created with Porsche, however under Audi's authority, and shows little turbo slack, while it transmits a marginally quieted, forceful snarl. That sound is falsely upgraded in powerful mode. However, even so, it's truly persuading. While the blown 6 still can't coordinate their past models' normally suctioned V8 Thunder, will readily take the littler motor's execution puts on and lessened weight. Audi says the dash from 0 to 62 miles per hour takes a simple 4.1 seconds, which is nearly as snappy as the organization's claim for the two-entryway RS5. The V6 never appears to come up short on power, and increasing speed is tireless well into the triple digits. This is supercar execution, however less tumultuous than the 8-barrel Mercedes-AMG C63. Its moves are exact, relatively clinical. On the uneven streets in the Sierra Nevada north of Malaga, Spain, we observed the guiding to be pleasantly weighted and well sharpened, and the gain differential helps put the auto in corners impeccably. As far as possible are ultra-high, and it is anything but difficult to counter any understeer with the throttle and a touch of load exchange. The all-wheel drive framework's torque appropriation is raised one-sided, however factor. In the same way as other present-day execution autos, the RS4 offers drivers a lot of customizability. We exchanged the dynamic driving mode for the individual setting to choose a milder suspension tune and lighter directing, while at the same time keeping the powertrain and the differential in their most forceful tune. Furthermore, we like the game setting of the strength control framework. It enables you to direct a bit with the gas pedal without altogether evacuating the electronic security net. While this quick Audi additionally can go about as an extensive and rich cruiser, it neglects to completely cover its donning qualities when driven smoothly. Indeed, even in solace mode, the motor is unmistakably perceptible and throttle reaction is quick, if not exactly as hair-trigger as in unique mode. The driver and the front traveler sit serenely in brandish situates that fit cozily without influencing you to feel porcine. Our auto was fitted with Audi's 12.3-inch Virtual Cockpit TFT instrument bunch. This adjustable screen can call up a gigantic guide up front, with the speedometer and tach moving into the corners, or put a vast tachometer at the inside and consign less helpful data, for example, the gimmicky power and torque pointers, off to the sides. Audi's MMI infotainment framework is about faultless and moderately brisk. Indeed, this might be the most modern infotainment bundle in its class. The Mercedes-AMG C63 may approach, however the BMW M3 and the Cadillac ATS-V trail a long ways behind. In Europe, the Audi RS4 Avant is about $1,350 less expensive than the RS5 Roadster. Given the decision, we would be enticed to go for the more flexible wagon. Tragically,
In America, we don't get that decision. Be that as it may, we will, at any rate, get a trade-off as the RS5 Sportback, which ought to arrive not long from now.